man versus nature. This is blood in the garden. This sort of cycle has been going on for thousands of years, but never as intense as in my family's garden. This is one major war going on between nature and my family. My dad versus the groundhogs. The groundhogs eat all our tomatoes, chomp down our lettuce, and worst of all, they live in our bushes and under our deck. My dad has been after these fat, very fat vermin for a long time. First we put up fences, which worked for a while, but then they found that they could crawl under them. So then my dad stapled the sides down and we put out traps baited with tomatoes. But those groundhogs are very clever and learned that if they tipped over the trap, then when they would crawl in to get the tomato, they would not trip the mechanism that would close the gate behind them. We managed to catch a few groundhogs in the traps after he stapled the traps down, but then they learned to chew through the cheap fencing. To solve this problem, we put up steel fencing, and that finally stopped them. But my dad was still not satisfied, so we threw smoke bombs down their holes, but there were other holes that the groundhogs ran out of. One morning, my dad went out into the garden and found to his delight the head of a dead groundhog. We assumed a fox had done it, since there were foxes in our neighborhood. My dad is still trying to find a way to repay the fox and have it come back. Now the groundhogs are the size of Shetland ponies. We think they are retaining their extreme weight by feeding out of our neighbors' gardens. Although they are still living happily in our yard and under our deck, they are not as big of a problem as they used to be, even though we see them sunbathing on our deck. Now we have accepted the fact that the groundhogs may never leave, but we are happy as long as they stay out of our garden.